All right, welcome to Triune Nation. This is Marika Hahn here. We had some technical difficulties getting the video feed going, but now we are here. It is 16-13. Scratch that. It is 17-12. 17-12. This is Dmacc versus Kirkwood. Dmacc is up right now, and they have the ball served. This is the first set right now, so we haven't missed much. And as that one sails out of bounds, that's going to bring the score to 18-12. Dmacc is up. And that's going to be a timeout by Kirkwood. It's basically fill you in on what you've missed so far. Kirkwood has fallen behind just due to some aggressive play from Dmacc so far. A lot of balls being blocked at the net by Dmacc. They just had some really stout defense so far. It just hasn't been enough for Kirkwood to keep up with. 18-12 is your score right now. And it looks like up to serve right now is Madison Paulson as they come out of the timeout. And that one's going to be hit out of bounds. That's going to result in a point for Dmacc. 19-12 being your score here. Dmacc is up. And that's going to be another point for Dmacc as they call a violation on Kirkwood. 20-12 is the score here. Dmacc just needs 5 more points to complete the set and go up 1-0. And that one just kind of bounces awkwardly off of number 4, Maddie Huff. That's going to result in another point for Dmacc. And Dmacc coming into this game, they are ranked the number 4 seed, while Kirkwood is the number 5 seed. And the winner of this game will play Iowa Central, who won the last game against Southeastern Community College. And that hit was by Hannah Huss. That split the defense right there. That's going to result in a point for Kirkwood. 21-13, your score here. And it's a hard hit by Amber DeSalver. That's a result in a point for Dmacc. 22-13 your score. And number 7, Kimani Lang, is one to serve that last one. Number 8, Madison Paulson with the hit there. It startled the Kirkwood defense. 23-13. Kimani Lang out there to serve. And that's going to be a multiple hit violation, which is going to result in another point for Dmacc. One more point, and they will take this set. 24-13 is the score here. Peyton Parker with the final hit there to put Dmacc up 1-0 in the set series. As As Dmacc takes that first set and they go ahead to switch sides, we're going to take a break here on Triton Nation. One. Welcome back as we're coming back to Triton Nation. If you're just tuning in, Dmacc won the first set out of 5. Kirkwood will start with the ball here. 25-13 was the score of the last set. As Dmacc just went on a huge run to end out the run. That one's going to hit the Raptors, and that's going to result in a point for Kirkwood. It just hit the Raptors and came down at a weird angle for Dmacc. Number 17, Chloe McNeves was the last one to serve that one. And number 12, Peyton Parker with that last hit, but it is going to sail out of bounds, which is going to result in another point for Kirkwood. Kelly McNees there to serve. And that hit's going to be blocked. Madison Paulson was there with a hard hit, but it was blocked by 2 Kirkwood defenders, resulting in another point for Kirkwood. 3-0. Kirkwood is up right now. Sammy Johnson with that last hit there, over. A little misdirection there for number 5, Lauren Keene, as Kirkwood's gonna go on a little run here. 4-0, Kirkwood is up. Looks like Dmacc tried to do the same thing there. But a hard hit there for number 5. Lauren King is just gonna be too much for the Dmacc defense. 5-0 is your score here as Dmacc takes a timeout. And with that timeout, I'm gonna take a little timeout here as well. Back with Tri Nation in just a second. And we are back. As you saw that last one, that last ball went sailed out of bounds, giving Dmacc their first point. Number 12, Peyton Parker was on that serve, and it just seemed to be too much for the Kirkwood defense, which is going to result in another point for Dmacc. Nice hit there for number 3, Alexa Aldrich Ingram. That was going to dot the line, resulting in a point for Kirkwood. And number 14, Maddie Levens is serving. That was going to be too much for number 17, Chloe McNeese, as she had great hustle coming to that last ball. But it was going to be not enough, and that's going to result in another point for Dmacc. 6-3 is your score here as Kirkwood is up right now in the second set. That was going to go out after trying to tip it over. 7-3 is going to be your score here. And that is going to be a net violation right there, as the score is 4-7. Kirkwood is up. Blocked it. That was a nice block there for Abby Tudis and Maddie Levens. Great hit there from number 10, Amber DeSalver. As that was going to split the Kirkwood defense, giving another point to Dmacc. 7-5 is your score here today, as Dmacc is down. That one's going to hit the net, though. That's going to give another point to the Kirkwood Eagles. And number 15, Sammy Johnson, is going to serve right here for Kirkwood. And looks like she just didn't put enough on that. Amber DeSalver just didn't seem to get a good handle on the ball there. Point Kirkwood. 9-5 is your score here. And number four, Kyra Ikeda with the hit there, but it just sails out of bounds. That's going to result in another point for Kirkwood. Nice block there from the Kirkwood defense. And a slight tip over from Abby Tunis. Going to throw out the defense. It looks like Maddie Paulson just quite couldn't get to that last ball. It was going to hit the ground before she could get to it. That's going to result in another point for the Kirkwood Eagles. 11-5 is your score here, as Kirkwood looks to retake this set. Quick reactions there from number 16, Carissa Smith. Keep that one alive. And a slight just bump over, it's going to make them scramble. And that looks like it's going to be the final hit, as number 2, Gail Tupper, is the one responsible for that. Dmacc is going to go in to get the point. Kimani Lang is up to serve. Hit there from Peyton Parker is going to get blocked by 2 Kirkwood defenders. That's going to result in a point for the Eagles. And that one's going to dot the line, as Kirkwood couldn't quite reach that one. That's going to end up leading the score to be 12-7. Kirkwood is up. Kirkwood is up right now. They just want to get back to retaking this match, as they are down 0-1 right now in this sets-wise. As I say that one's going to deflect it out of bounds. 11-8 being your score. Kirkwood is up. Number 2, Gil Tupper. And that one's just gonna be a little off, but that one's gonna result in a point for Kirkwood. 13-8 being the score. Kirkwood is up right now. That's number 5. Lauren King was the last one to serve that. And that's gonna be deflected out. That's gonna be deflected in, as Dmacc will get that point. 13-9 being the score. Up to serve right now is number 1, Aiden Martin, as that one's going to fly out of bounds. 14-8 is going to be the score. Correction, 14-9. Kirkwood is up. And up to serve right now is number 17, Chloe McNeese. And number 8, Madison Paulson, is going to slightly tip that one over. But a hard hit there is going to be too much for Dmacc defense, resulting in a point for your Kirkwood Eagles. The Kirkwood Eagles. Correction. We only do Tritons here. Number 12, Peyton Parker with a hard hit there is going to just rattle the Kirkwood defense, resulting in a 15-10 score. Kirkwood is up right now. as Peyton Parker is going to serve there. Spike coming in for number 15, Sammy Johnson. And that's going to be too much as it gets deflected out of bounds. 16-10 is your score here. Hard hit there from number 3, Alexa Ingram, but that's going to be brought back. But she comes right back with a tip down. Alexa Ingram giving that point to Kirkwood. Correction. They're saying she hit it outside the line. That's going to actually result in a point for Dmacc. But a hard hit for number 12, Abby Tunis, is going to give the point back to Kirkwood. Looks like Alexa Ingram is up to serve right now. They're going to call an illegal hit on number 2, Gail Tupper, which will result in another point for the Kirkwood Eagles. That tip's going to be blocked by Abby Tunis and Maddie Levin. Scratch that. Abby Tunis and Lauren King. Result in a Kirkwood point. And that's going to cause a timeout from the Dmacc Bears. 11-19 is your score. Kirkwood is up right now. And with that, with them taking the timeout, I'm going to take a timeout with you guys as we come back in just a second with Triton Nation. And we are back. Kirkwood has the ball right now to serve. Alexa Ingram was the one to serve that one there. It is 19-11 right now score. They're going to serve that one out off of deflection, which is going to result in a point for Kirkwood. 20-11 being your score. Great hustle there from Alexa Ingram to save that one. Number 10, Amber DeSalvo is the last one to hit that one over. And a hit there from Gil Tupper is going to be too much for the Kirkwood defense, resulting in a point for Dmacc. Number 15, Sammy Johnson with that last hit, and great hustle there from number 17, Chloe McNeese. Great hustle there from Kirkwood. That's going to reward them with the point. 21-12 is your score here. Kirkwood is up. They only need 4 points to regain control of this match, tying the set score at 1-1. Number 15, Sammy Johnson is going to serve right now. That hit right there from Amber Silsalver is going to ricochet off of the Kirkwood defender, which will result in a point for Dmacc. That hit just a little too much oomph, and that's going to fly out of bounds, resulting in another point for Dmacc. Number 1, Hannah Huss with that last hit over. We're not going to call a violation there, which is going to result in another point for the Kirkwood Eagles. Score is 22-14. Kirkwood is up. They only need 3 more points to take control of this set. That serve there from Abby Tunis is going to fly out of bounds. Score is 22-15. Kirkwood Eagles are up. And back-to-back serves have flown out. (23-15) is the score. A little bit of trouble there from the Kirkwood Eagles as they just couldn't seem to find the ball right there. That's going to result in a point for Dmacc as they're trying to make a comeback and trying to take a 2-0 lead. And that hit right there is going to ricochet out of bounds, resulting in a point for Kirkwood. Set point right here as number 17 from Kirkwood, Chloe McNeese, is going to serve here. And they're just going to set that one back over just to reset the defense. And that one's just going to be a little bit too hard hit. By number 12, Peyton Parker, as Kirkwood will tie up the set score at 1-1. 25-16 is your score for that set. And as they switch sides, we're going to take a break here as well on Triton Nation. We're going to be back in just a second with the third set. One. Welcome back to Triton Nation. If you're just tuning in, the set is tied up 1-1 right now. Kirkwood the winner of that last set, 25-16. As Kirkwood is going to start off hot with that hard hit right there for number 3, Maddie Huff. And it looks like they couldn't do anything with that. As number 15, Sammy Johnson just hits it hard right there. Dmacc couldn't do anything with that last ball, resulting in a 2-0 lead for Kirkwood. That one's just going to go right outside outstretched arm of Lauren Key, as Dmacc is going to get on the board. 2-1 is your score here. And that serve's just going to go out. Peyton Parker was responsible for that one. 3-1 is going to end up being your score here. And number 3, Alexa Ingram, is going to serve there. Slight tip over from number 10, Amber DeSaver, is going to result in a point for the Dmacc Bears. Number 11, Lacey Clark, is up to serve. That one's going to hit the rafters as they just somehow managed to keep up with that ball. And that ball's going to be blocked in. Last touched by number 8, Madison Paulson. As a result in a point for the Kirkwood Eagles. 4-2 is your score here. Kirkwood is up. And number 15, Sammy Johnson, was the one to serve that. Block there from number 10, Amy DeSaver. And that last ball is just going to sail out of bounds. It's going to result in a point for Kirkwood Eagles. Sammy Johnson's going to serve this one here. And Kirkwood couldn't seem to quite get that one over the net. Hannah Huss is responsible for that last hit. And it looks like Kyra Ikeda is going to check in for Dmacc. Number 8, Madison Paulson, was serving that last one. And that one's going to get blocked by Kirkwood. And looks like they won't get quite enough on that one. Kirkwood had to scramble for that last ball. They just couldn't quite get to it. That's going to result in a point for Dmacc. 5-4 is your score here right now as Kirkwood is up. And that one's going to stay in. That's going to be a point for Kirkwood. Number 12, Abby Tuna, is responsible for that last hit. And she's going to be the one to serve this next point. 6-4 is your score here as Kirkwood is up. And right in the middle of the defense, Kirkwood couldn't seem to do anything with that one. Gail Tupper was responsible for that one right there. 6-5 is your score. Dmacc down by 1. And that one's just going to sail out of bounds. Taylor Carries was the last one to hit that one. Couldn't quite get a good angle on that ball. As number 7, Kimani Lang is going to serve. That one's going to hit the net. Taylor Carey was responsible for that last hit. And Kirkwood's going to take a timeout here. Dmacc has taken the lead, 7-6 beating the score. And with them taking a timeout, I'm going to take a little timeout here as well. Coming back to you in just a second on Triton Nation. And we are back. Kimani Lang is up to serve right now. As Dmacc is up 7-6 in set number 3. This will be a very pivotal set. Whoever wins the set is going to take the lead in this. As they are tied 1-1 right now. And that point is going to go to Kirkwood. As Dmacc can't quite track that last ball down. That was a really good volley there, and that might turn the momentum in Kirkwood's favor. Tip over there, right there, from Peyton Parker. And a hit there from Kyrie Cato is going to be enough to give Dmacc the point there. It looks like number 11, Lacey Clark, is going to check into the game for Dmacc. And number 2, Gail Tupper, is up to serve right now. Hit there from number 3, Alexa Ingram. And that one's going to sail out of bounds. As number 4, Kyrie Cato, couldn't get quite enough on that ball. Keep it in. Chloe McNeese is up to serve right now. And that one's going to fly out of bounds as Kirkwood couldn't seem to do anything with that ball. 9-8 is going to be your score here. Dmacc is up by 1 in a very pivotal set number 3. Jaden Martin is up to serve right now. Slight tip over there, and they're going to call it out, which is going to result in a point for Dmacc. That was a very close one, as that could have went either way. And that serve there is just going to be too much for Kirkwood. That's going to be a point for Dmacc. And it's the little plays like these, the little points like these that matter in the long run. And that one's going to hit the raft, and Dmacc has to scramble, but they seem to get back into it in time. Powerful hit from number 3, Alexa Ingram. That's going to be tipped off of a Dmacc defender, resulting in a point for Kirkwood. 11-9 being your score here right now. Dmacc is up by 2. As number 14, Maddie Levens was the one to serve that. And Kirkwood couldn't quite get to that last one. That's going to be a point for Dmacc. And number 12, Peyton Parker, is up to serve. That one's going to sail out of bounds from a hit from number 15, Sammy Johnson. She had a little bit too much power on that last ball. That's going to result in a 13-9 score. Dmacc up. And they're going to go back to Sammy Johnson. That's going to go in the favor of Kirkwood Eagles. 13-10 being the score. That last one just deflected out of bounds. And a block there for number 12, Abby Tunis, and number 5, Lauren King, is going to go inbounds. That's going to result in a point for Kirkwood as they look to tie up the score. Hit there from Sammy Johnson is going to be enough to get Kirkwood that point there. Dmacc couldn't quite get to that last ball as that was just going to softly land inbounds. Alexa Ingram is here to serve. And number 12, Abby Tunis with the hit. That's going to get Kirkwood that point as they tie up the score at 13. Kirkwood seemed to go on a little run there to even up the score here, and that's why that caused the timeout from Dmacc. And with that timeout there from Dmacc, we're going to take a little timeout here as well as we come back in just a second at Triton Nation. And we are back as Kirkwood starts off with the ball after that timeout from Dmacc. Score being tied at 13. Scratch that. Not tied anymore as Kirkwood gets that point there from the soft touch. And that's going to put the score at 14-13. Kirkwood is up. Number 3, Alexa Ingram, is the one to serve there. Hit there from number 12. Abby Tunis will be blocked. And that last touch is just going to go out of bounds, resulting in another point for Kirkwood. And that one will not make it over the net, resulting in another point for Kirkwood. Number 1, Dayton Martin couldn't quite get that one over the net. And it looks like number 6, Madeline Wagner, is going to check into the game here. Alexa Ingram there to serve. And a hit there from number 10, Amber Del Salvo, is going to be enough to give Dmacc the point there. 14-16 being your score here. Dmacc is down by 2. As we come in to the middle of this third set here. Number 11, Lacey Clark, was the last one to serve that one there. It's Sammy Johnson with another hit there to give Kirkwood the point. 17-14 is your score. Number 1, Hannah Huss, is going to check into the game for Kirkwood. And number 15, Sammy Johnson, is up to serve. Hustle there from the Kirkwood Eagles gets them back into this volley. And after that block, Dmacc couldn't seem to do anything with that last play, resulting in another point for Kirkwood. 18-14 being your score here. Kirkwood is up. And it looks like they started to take control after that timeout there. Trying to go up 2-1 in the set series. Hard hit there from Madison Paulson, but it will be retrieved by Kirkwood defense. And a hit there that sends the ball into Ratchet. It's going to take a weird angle back down, resulting in another point for Dmacc. 18-15 is your score here. Number 12, Abby Tunis with that hit there that just seemed to split the defense in half. 19-15 is your score there. Kirkwood is up right now. And Abby Tunis is the one to serve that. And that ball is just going to go straight to the seats, as that one was too much for Abby Tunis to handle. That's going to result in a Dmacc point. 16-19 being your score. Dmacc is down by 3. Kimani Long was the last one to serve that. That one blocked by 2 Dmacc defenders. Great save there from number 14. Maddie Levens is going to be enough to keep it alive. That last point is going to go to Dmacc. Number 3, Darian Gray with that last hit over. And that one's just going to sail out of bounds, resulting in another point for Dmacc. 18-19 is your score here as you checking in. We are in the 3rd set. They're tied 1-1 right now, as we're coming into the back half of this set. And a hit there from number 12, Peyton Parker. Is just going to wiggle its way past the Kirkwood defense, tying up the score at 19. And that one, they're going to call it in as Kirkwood gets that point. That was a very close one, as that could have gone either way. In my opinion, I thought it was going to go in. 20-19 your score here. And that one just goes right out the outstretched arm of Maddie Levens. That's going to end up tying the game at 20. Number 2, Gil Tupper was the one to serve there. Hard hit there from number 3, Alexa Ingram. And that one's going to be blocked by number 16, Taylor Gray. And number 3, Alexa Ingram. And that's going to result in a point for Kirkwood. 21-20 is your score. This is anyone's set right now. But this could be a really pivotal set to decide who's going to end up coming out top. And that one's going to fly out of bounds. Point going towards Kirkwood. And a great block there from the Kirkwood defense is going to provide another point. 23-20 being your score. As Kirkwood is up. Looks like the Dmacc had to take a timeout just to regroup there and just to make sure they know what's going on, because they're already bringing it in. They're already ready. That was just a mental breather to keep them mentally focused and not let this one slip out of hand, because the coaches to understand how important these last couple points will be, especially for this set, because this could be a really pivotal set to determine who will come out on top in this match. And just a reminder, whoever wins this match will go on to play the number 1 seed Iowa Central tomorrow for the Region 11 championships. Looks like Kirkwood's back out, and it looks like they're gonna have serve is Chloe McNeese. 23-20 is your score here. Kirkwood is up. They only need 2 more points to complete this set. And that was just a great serve right there. As Dmacc had to hustle, but they couldn't quite get to that ball. There was just too much space to cover there. 24-20, this is the set point here. And they're gonna give that point to Kirkwood. They're gonna call it a net violation, as that's gonna bring the score to 25-20. Kirkwood's gonna win the second set, and with that, they're gonna switch sides, and we're gonna take a little break here as they regroup and switch sides. This has been your host, Marika Holland, on Triton Nation, and I'll be back in just a sec. All right, and we are back. Kirkwood's going to start off with the ball here. They're up 2-1 in the set. They only need 1 more to win this match and move on in this tournament. But Dmacc is determined to not let that happen, as they're going to get the first point of this set. 1-0, Dmacc. Number 12, Peyton Parker, is up to serve. Slight tap over from Kirkwood. That one's going to get blocked to the net. And a nice hit there from number 3, Alexa Ingram. She's just going to dot that corner right there. And it's going to end up being a point for Kirkwood. Number 14, Maddie Levens, is there to serve. And she's going to be... Number 10, Amber DeSalva, is going to be the one responsible for that last hit, giving Dmacc the point and the lead again at 2-1. Number 11, Lacey Clark, is up to serve. And after getting that one block, Abby Timmons just couldn't get that back to that ball. 2-2. That one's going to stay out of bounds. That's going to result in another point for Dmacc. Resulting the score being 3-2. Number 8, Madison Paulson, is going to be responsible for that next hit as Dmacc takes a significant lead. 5-1 being your score. Dmacc is looking to take control of the set so it can get back in this. They don't want to go down 3-1 and lose their set. Madison Paulson with that last hit over. Deflected by 2 Dmacc defenders. Great effort for number one, Dayton Martin, to keep that one alive. And they're going to call that one in. A slight touch over from Kirkwood is going to give them the point there. 5-2 is your score. Kirkwood's down by 3. Number 2, Gil Tupper, was responsible for that last hit over. And a slight tap over from number 15, Sammy Johnson, is going to be just enough to give them the point, give Kirkwood the point, and bring them back to a 2-point deficit. 5-3 is your score here. And that one was just quite not there. 5-4 becoming your score as Kirkwood looks to tie the score back up. Block there from the Kirkwood defense. But they come right back at it with another hit from Madison Paulson. That's gonna bring the score to 6-4. Serving for Dmacc right now is number 8, Madison Paulson. Number 4, Kyrie Cato, is the one with that hit there. And it looks like it's going to be a point for Dmacc. (7-4) is your score right now. If you're just tuning in, Kirkwood is up 2-1 right now as that one hits the net, which will result in another point for Kirkwood. 7-5 your score. Sammy Johnson is up to serve. Madison Paulson with the hit right there. And that one just seems to get caught in the net. Number 5, Lauren King, couldn't really do anything with that ball. This was on the point for Dmacc. Keani Lang is up to serve. Number 1, Hannah Huss with the hit right there to bring that one over. And that one's just going to dot the line right there. Resulting in a point for Kirkwood. 8-6 is your score. Kirkwood is down by 2. That one just seems to get caught on the net. That's going to result in a point for Dmacc. 9-6 being your total. Number 2, Gil Tupper, was the one to serve that there. Yeah, I'm not sure what quite happened there on that last volley. but they're going to give the point due to Dmacc, making the score 10-6. That last hit being blocked, and they're going to give the point. They're going to give the point to Dmacc on an illegal hit. It looks like number 9, Abby Erickson, is going to check in for Kirkwood. And that last ball is just going to ricochet off out of bounds from Sammy Johnson. That one just took an awkward bounce off her. 12-6 is your score as Dmacc looks to take control of this set. And that resulted in a Kirkwood timeout. And with them taking a timeout, we're going to take a little timeout here on Trading Nation. We're going to come back with more action in just a second. And we are back. Gil Tupper is going to be up to serve here as we come back to the action. Dmacc is up 12-6 right now as they look to take control of this third set. I mean, not third set, fourth set. Block there from the Kirkwood defense. And another block there from Kirkwood defense. And it's going to be their defense turns into their offense. That's going to result in a point for the Kirkwood Eagles. 12-7 being your score as they look to tie this one back up. That one's going to barely get over the net as he bounces on the net before it gets over. Block there from the Dmacc defense. And they're going to call that one out. That one was a really close one. That one could have went either way. Fortunate for Dmacc, as it seemed like two defenders that just ran into each other. Hard hit there from Kirkwood's side, but it was a retreat back. Another hard hit there for Kirkwood. They're looking to become more aggressive. Oh, that one just couldn't quite get that one over. He must have just mistimed that jump there. Point going to Dmacc. 14-7 is your score here as Dmacc is up. And it looks like they're going to call it a legal hit there. That's going to result in a point for the Kirkwood Eagles. Dayton Martin looks like she's going to check in for Kirkwood. I mean, not Kirkwood. Dmacc. And that hit there from Alexa Ingram is going to be do just enough to get Kirkwood that point there. Number 17, Chloe Muniz is up to serve. And a slight tip from Sammy Johnson was just enough needed to give Kirkwood that point there. 14-10 is your score here. Kirkwood is down by 4. Slight tip over there makes Kirkwood scramble, but they are able to get back to it. As our result, an Alexa Ingram hit is going to deflect out of bounds from our Dmacc defender. 14-11 being your score, as it looks like Dmacc has to take a timeout. Looks like each team just wants to bring their senses back together. corral themselves that this is a very important set, almost more important than the last set. As for Kirkwood's side, they want to end this before it can get to where the pressure brings up. And on Dmacc's side, they need to make a comeback so that they can stay in this match. And look, as both teams come out here, it looks like Chloe McNeese will be serving for Kirkwood. Now, if Kirkwood wins this set, they win the match. And with that, they'll go on to face the #1 seed Iowa Central in the Region Championship, Region 11 Championship. And a block there for number 10, at Haley Durning. Scratch that. Taylor Carey, number 16, from Kirkwood's side. Result in a Kirkwood point. That one barely gets over as it hits the net as it goes over. Sammy Johnson with the hit there, blocked. And a slight tap there for number 8, Madison Paulson. Will do just enough to give Dmacc that point there. 15-12 is your score here. Dmacc is up. And up to serve there was Peyton Parker. Alexa Ingram throws that with that hard hit there. But Dmacc will just barely get that one over. Hit there from Sammy Johnson was blocked, but it ended up going out of bounds, resulting in a Kirkwood point. It looks like Maddie Levens will be the one serving here. Well, misdirection there, but Kirkwood was able to react to it in time. And a block there from Abby Tunis is doing just enough to get Kirkwood that point as they look to make a comeback. 15-14 is your score. Spike just didn't seem to quite get over as it hit the net on its way out, resulting in a Dmacc point. Up to serve is number 11, Lacey Clark. Hard hit there from Alexa Ingram, but it was retrieved by Dmacc. And another hard hit from Alexa Ingram, keeping up the pressure. And that one's going to sail out of bounds. Number 10, Amber DeSalva, just put too much power on that one and locked it out. That's going to result in a Kirkwood point. 16-15 being your score. Number 16, Carissa Smith checks in for Dmacc. But she does redeem herself, Amber DeSalva, as she gets the hit there. It's going to ricochet off of two Kirkwood defenders, but that's going to result in a point for Dmacc as that one stayed in. Up to serve here for Dmacc is Madison Paulson. Hit there from Darian Gray, but recovered by Kirkwood. And a hit there from number 15, Sammy Johnson, does just enough to give Kirkwood that point there. 17-16 is your score. Sammy Johnson is here to serve. Number 12, Abby Tunis with a hard hit. And Dmacc couldn't seem to do anything with that ball. As the score is tied up at 17.
This could be very important as Kirkwood might take the momentum here.
Darian Gray with the hit there, but recovered by number 14, Maddie Levens. Alexa Ingram with the hit there, but recovered there by number 16, Carissa Smith. And that one, they're going to call that 1 point for the Dmacc, because Dmacc Bears, so that one goes out of bounds. Looks like the line judge made a missed call there. The last hit being blocked. Abby Tunis was the one who hit that one there. 19-17 is your score. Dmacc is up. They don't want to lose this. They don't want to lose this match. They are showing it right now. Number 12, Peyton Parker with the hit there. And they couldn't quite reach that last ball. 20-17 being the score. And it looks like a timeout will be called by Kirkwood, as they don't want to lose this set. That's going to put more pressure on Kirkwood if they end up losing this. If they lose this set, because that means all the momentum is going to go towards Dmacc's side. Dmacc though, they need to win. They need to win this set to stay alive. As the set count right now is 2-1, Kirkwood is up. So Kirkwood wins this, they will win the match. And as both teams come out, it looks like Kimani Lang is going to be serving for Dmacc.
Kimani Lang serving for the Bears.
2017 is your score here. As Dmacc is up. Looking to close out this set. That was going to sell about just a little bit too much power there from Abby Tunis. 21-17 is going to be your score. And Dmacc just needs 4 more points to end this set and even it up at 2-2. Hard hit there. It's going to hit the rafters and come back down. That last ball just hit the rafters. It came down at an awkward angle, so that's going to end up being a point for Kirkwood. Abby Tunis is the one to serve there. Peyton Parker with the hit there, and that's going to deflect off of 2 defenders from Kirkwood, resulting in the point for Dmacc. 22-18 being the score here. 3 points needed to complete this set. Number 2, Gil Tupper, was the one to serve that one there. And a slight tip over from number 9, Abby Erickson. It's going to be just enough to give them the point there. 22-19, as Kirkwood does not want to stay out of it. And it looks like it's going to be a point there for Dmacc off of Kirkwood couldn't seem to quite get back to that after they blocked it. 23-19 being your score. Dmacc just needs 2 more points. And you knew this one was going to be a closely contested one, just from knowing from previous history, and they're both pretty closely seated. Point going to the Kirkwood Eagle. Does a hard hit there, rattles the Dmacc defense. Looks like Chloe McNeese is going to serve right now for Kirkwood. 23-20 being your score here. Kirkwood is down by 3. They're going to call that one in, as that hit from Peyton Parker puts the score to 24-20. This is going to be the set point. And it looks like they just couldn't do, Dmacc couldn't do anything with that. 24-21 is your score. it should be an interesting one to see how this one plays out. Kirkwood still does have a chance to come back. And that's going to be a point for Kirkwood, as that one's just slightly touched at the end by Lacey Clark after that block there from by the Kirkwood defense. 24-22 is your score. Dmacc is up. And that one's just going to be too much for number 14, Maddie Levens,
As the score is going to be 25-22. And Dmacc is going to win that set. 2-2 is the set count.
as we go into our fifth and final set. Looks like they're doing a coin toss real quick. And as the sets are 2-2 right now, it's gonna end up being a quick. It's end up gonna be a sudden, not a sudden death, but it's a lower score. It's the first to 15 instead of first to 25 in this circumstance. So the stakes are much higher. And with that break coming in from each squad, we're going to take a little break as we come back from Tri-Nation in just a second. And we are back as we start this fifth and final set. It looks like Dmacc's going to start with the ball here. And this is the one to win it. Oh. Whoever wins this game is going to go on to play Iowa Central in the next game in the region championships. And that first serve is going to go straight into the net. Maybe a little nervousness, a little jitters. That's going to go point towards Kirkwood. Number 14, Maddie Levens is going to serve there. And blocked there from Abby Tunis. That's going to result in another point for the Kirkwood Eagles. Whoever starts out hot here is going to end up taking control of this set pretty quickly. The score is reduced down to 15 is all he needed to win. Sorry for that, guys. A little technical difficulties. Right now the score is 4-1, as it looks like a timeout was taken. And with that timeout, we're gonna make sure everything is okay here on Triton Nation. And we are back, guys. Sorry for those technical difficulties there. What you missed is was 2 points there from Kirkwood Eagles, which your score ended up being 4-1 right now. Kirkwood is up. And that one's not quite going to make it over. That's going to be a point for Dmacc. Up to serve right now is number 11, Lacey Clark. And the tip over there from Lori Keene is going to give Kirkwood that point there. Up to serve right now is Sammy Johnson from Kirkwood. 5-2 is your score right now. Kirkwood is up in this fifth and final set. They're going to call that one in. Number 10, Amber DeSalver, dotting the corner, dotting the line right there. As Dmacc is going to get that point. 5-3 is your score here. Number 9, Abby Erickson with a hard hit there, but it was recovered by Dmacc. Abby Tunis with the tip there. And a little misdirection there from number 4, Kyrie Kada. And a great save from Carissa Smith. Abby Tunis with the hit, but blocked. And that's going to be hit out of bounds. Kyrie Kada is last responsible for that. That's going to be a point towards Dmacc. The score is going to end up being 5-4. Kirkwood is up right now in your fifth and final set. That one barely gets over as it hits the net on the way out. They're going to call that one in, and that's going to be a point for Dmacc, tying up the score at 5 in this fifth and final set. Abby Tunis is up to serve. And it looks like that hit there from Amber DeSalver is going to give Dmacc the point. Kimani Lang was the one to serve that one there. And that seems to split the D there. Sammy Johnson with that hit there. That's going to result in a point for your Kirkwood the Kirkwood Eagles. 6-7 is your score. Kirkwood is up right now by 1. Little misdirection there from number 2, Gil Tupper. Blocked there by Kirkwood Eagles. That's going to be too much for Dmacc to handle. That's going to end up being a point, 8-6. As they look to switch sides here right now at the halfway point of this fifth set. This still is anyone's match to take. Dmacc is right there, only down by 2 points. just a reminder, whoever wins this game here right now is going to end up playing the #1 seed Iowa Central in the next game. And quite the save there from Kirkwood Eagles. Has to keep that one alive. I think everybody thought that one was going to hit the ground. And Kirkwood just seems to be keeping up the pressure. Hit after hit. And that one's just going to be too much for Dmacc. They just seem to overwhelm them. Alexa Ingram with that final hit there. 9-6 is your score here as Kirkwood seems to take the momentum in this match. Number 16, Taylor Carey with the hit there. 10-6 being your score as Kirkwood just seems to have all the momentum swinging their way. Dmacc takes a timeout. And with that timeout there, we're going to take a timeout here as well. We'll be back with you in just a second. And we are back. Kirkwood is going to have the ball here. They are up 10-6 in this final set. They only need 5 more points to win the set. But Dmacc does not want to go down as they're going to get that last point there. 10-7 being your score. And it looks like Lacey Clark is going to check back into the game for Dmacc. Number 2, Gail Tupper is going to check in. Is going to serve, my bad. As that was going to hit the net. That might have been a costly mistake. As the score will be 7-11. Kirkwood is up. Chloe needs to serve that last one. Sorry about that, everybody. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. 12-7 is your score here as Kirkwood just got that last point out of a ball hit out of bounds by Dmacc. As that one, but that one's gonna stay in. That was kind of like how the last one was, how the last volley was. 12-8 is your score here as Dmacc is only down by 4. And number 6, Madeline Wagner, is going to be here to serve. Looks like they're just going to wipe off the floor real quick before this next volley. And a little miscommunication, it seems, there from the Kirkwood. As that serve ends up making 2 Kirkwood defenders run into each other, resulting in a point for Dmacc. Hit there from Sammy Johnson is going to fly out as Dmacc is coming back into the game. 10-12 is your score here as Kirkwood is up by 2 in this Sun and Death match. First 1-15 wins. Both teams, I can tell both teams are definitely feeling the pressure. This is a winner go home type match. So So every mistake counts even more. And it looks like as they come back out, looks like number 6, Madeline Wagner, is going to be serving. Hard hit there from Alexa Ingram, as she's just able to get that one past the Dmacc defense. 13-10 is your score. 2 points is all that is needed for Kirkwood to take this match. Number 14, Maddie Levens is going to serve there. Hard hit from Peyton Parker there. That was going to deflect off a Kirkwood defender, sailing out of bounds, resulting in a point for Dmacc. 13-11 is your score here in this closely contested match. Hard hit there, but it's going to be corralled by Dmacc. Sammy Johnson with the hit there, but Peyton Parker can be there to retrieve it. Alexa Ingram, they're going to call that one in. That was a really close one, as that could have went either way. 14-11 is your score here. Kirkwood only needs one more point to win this match. And you can see the Kirkwood fans are starting to get up on their feet as they sense what's coming. But costly mistake is that last serve is going to go into the net. 14-12 is going to be your score here. And up to serve now for Dmacc is Lacey Clark. Hard hit there from Abby Tunis, but that's just going to sail out as that she just didn't quite have enough control on that ball. 13-14 is your score. Kirkwood is up by 1. And that's going to be it. Abby Tunis with the final hit as they win this one. 15-13 in the 5th and final set over Dmacc.
As they win this match,
They're going to end up facing Iowa Central
in the Region 11 championship.
That game's going to be tuned in tomorrow. And as we see here, with Kirkwood winning this one, they're going to take on Iowa Central next. And with that being said, it's been great. It's been great watching this with you guys. My name is Mirka Holland, and I will see you guys next time.